College Park. And Smith going across the field, trying to turn it up, but just not a ton of space there. He is able to stretch it out just a little bit across the 15. Redshirt freshman from Burke, Virginia, takes his first snap as a starter and slings it to the outside to Rakim Jarrett. 3 yards on first down. Now on second down, nothing there as they hand it to Hemby. 3rd and 6. Edwards to the outside, too tall. Boy, he had Dante Demas. He just threw it too high up the ladder, and because of that, Maryland will go 3 and out and punt the football. So you've got 2 quarterbacks, both making their first career starts today in this Week 8 battle. Colton Spengler, the lefty, boots it, coming up. Fair catch by Donnie Navarro. So good field position for Northwestern after a short 36-yard punt.
He's got a live arm. He threw one down the sideline, to one of his receivers. It was about a 60-yard rope, so he can make all the throws across the field as well.
He's going to start with a handoff to Hull. That is their stud on offense. First throw of the game for Sullivan, and it is caught by Donnie Navarro. 3rd down and 2 from just across midfield. And stretching forward, Hull will get enough for the first. Bouncing to the outside, spinning forward, Cam Porter. Handoff, and Porter slipping across the 40, and then a little extra shove there from Ami Finau, but no penalty. Northwestern has a man down around the original line
for injured offensive player.
I believe that's Josh Preeb, the left guard. It's either him or the center, Charlie Schmidt. Meanwhile, you got a 3rd and 5 from the 39-yard line here. First drive of the game for Northwestern. Pressure from the backside, and down goes Sullivan. Courtesy of Darrell Chami, his 3rd sack of the season. As Luke Akers, the son of former NFL All-Pro kicker David Akers, kicks it away end over end. Tarheeb still with a fair catch inside the 10-yard line. And he completes it down to Dante Demas Jr., a gain of 4. And here's another easy completion, swinging it outside to Jarrett. Jarrett, though, is going nowhere. That Northwestern defense is ready. 3rd down and 7. Edwards stepping up, got a lot of room to take off, and he will, but he is met right near the line to gain. And here come flags before the snap.
False start. Offense number 54. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Our referee Mike Cannon letting us know that that's on the right guard Spencer Anderson, who last week played right tackle but back to his normal position today. Between last year and this year, it's been a different story. A win away from bowl eligibility as Hemby carries it and is knocked down after a gain of 2, so that'll bring up 2nd and 13.
Maryland probably wants to get their tight ends matched up on him, and how he responds in the pass coverage will be key to this game.
Pressure. Edwards tries to take off, not going anywhere. Several Wildcats there to greet him rudely. Maryland's longest play so far has been 8 yards. They need 10 here. Edwards is going to try to run with it, and he's tripped up by Sean McLaughlin. The junior defensive end just got him by the ankles, stopped him at the 20, and Maryland once again will punt it.
By the hair on his chinny chin chin. I mean, Billy Edwards was just about to squeak out of there and had a lot of green grass in front of him, but that was a great job by McLaughlin, stepping up and swiping at the ankles to get the tackle.
So far, 3 drives between the 2 teams, and nothing doing other than 1 first down.
Defensive coordinator Brian Williams called him their MVP at this point in the season.
This drive starts just inside the 35. They'll run it off the left side with Hull. In the midst of a 5-game losing streak right now. Easy pitch and catch to the outside of Malik Washington, but the defense is ready, and they hold him to a 1-yard gain. Only the 2nd time he's been back since. Stepping up, Brendan Sullivan's got a little room to run, and he's going to pick up the first down before he slides at the 45. So we've seen both quarterbacks in their ability to use their legs.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big part of this game. Brendan Sullivan, he's a heck of an athlete. Stepped up in the pocket and just saw nothing but green grass right in front of him, so he was able to tuck it and run and move the chains.
And now he throws it out. Another catch from Malik Washington. Makes one-man miss. And a flag comes in. Also have Dante Trader, who is a little dinged up right now for Maryland.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So first down.
He said his rules were, guys, just don't get the cops called on me, okay? Outside of that, just enjoy yourselves. And Hull slipped. Never got that play going before he ran into Jacorian Bennett. But those two guys remain good friends, but it all started that relationship in 1998 here in College Park. Dangerous pass. Boy, that was almost picked off by Deontay Banks. Sullivan with plenty of time, but he's going to go underneath and not going to get there. Hull caught it out of the backfield, but he's still 9 yards short. And the punt is a fair caught inside the 15-yard line.
That's the best part about football.
Colby McDonald getting his first carry, and he is dragged out of the backfield. Xander Mueller second on the team in tackles behind Bryce Gallagher. So that'll bring up a 2nd and long. And taking a shot here is Billy Edwards. But the coverage was strong. He tried to get it to Jayshon Jones. He could not get there. The good news is it's not as severe as they thought. 3rd down and 13. Edwards with another deep ball. Well, he's showcasing that arm, but he has not been able to connect. This time he tried to get it to Ty Felton, and it's 4th down.
With all the weapons, too, you know, he talked about sustaining drives and just having total plays so you can get the ball to your plethora of talent.
Spangler, another tough spot to punt it from, out to midfield for Donnie Navarro. 40-yard punt. But even with that good field position, Northwestern has not scored yet. Sullivan, though, is going to try to change that right here. And it's going to be 1st and goal as he hooks up with Malik Washington. A beautiful strike from Sullivan. Well, the benched quarterback, Ryan Helinski, they say has the stronger arm, but Sullivan's arm looked pretty good there. And now a handoff as Clare stretches out, and he's going to be about a foot short. Clare stays in the game in the backfield. But it's going to be a sneak. And Brendan Sullivan, making his first career start, now has his first career touchdown. He piles in behind the offensive line, and Northwestern has the lead.
You can see it. Sullivan just gets his momentum going. Good job by the big fellas up front. Road grading, creating some space for him, and putting some points on the board.
It was all set up by the 46-yard pass to Malik Washington. Trying to get back in the win column and leading 7-0. Still making a couple miss, and just out across the 10. Once again, Maryland with tough starting field position. Maryland on the ground up the middle. Colby McDonald get a couple to the 16.
Those are nice, easy throws and can sometimes catch the defense off guard to try to get some momentum.
McDonald again up the middle, so they're sticking with the ground game here. He's going to be a yard shy. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. They've got several backs that they will use. We've seen Hemby, Littleton, and now Colby McDonald getting another carry. And he's going to have enough for the first. So 3 straight runs by the sophomore local product out of St. John's College High School, Colby McDonald. Said he's very talented. He's just been a little snake bitten so far with some injuries in his career, but they think he has loads of potential. Good pass here from Billy Edwards out across midfield, finding the talented tight end Corey Dyches. Got 28 yards on that play. And here's McDonald again, so this is becoming the Colby McDonald drive. In a Maryland offense that scores 35 points a game, it's rare to see them near the end of the first quarter with a goose egg. As they get it to the outside, and Ty Felton, and he is wrapped up by Hampton.
And you got a mobile quarterback as well, so I'm expecting a run here.
It is a run straight up the gut, and a first down.
For this drive, Northwestern's front had been winning that battle, but so far this offensive line has picked it up.
And now pressure. Edwards is going to let it go. A little bit of a wobbly pass. It's caught but out of bounds. Jayshon Jones could not stay in. Start of the second quarter. Maryland trying to mount a drive here. And pressure, and the ball is dropped, but Billy Edwards jumps back on it. Avoiding disaster, a loss of 2.
This is the tough part. Your quarterback's getting in, just getting into the game, trying to settle in, trying to get a completion, but gets a guy right in his face right away to be able to strip the ball.
Setting up a 3rd down and 12. Edwards, straight drop, now steps up. And a good pass and a first down.
Seeing a familiar target in Jarrett screaming across and hits him for a first down.
Jarrett over 25 catches this year. My goodness, now he tries to go over the top. He's so athletic, but Jake, I always get scared when those guys try to hurdle like that.
Yeah, I never had the vertical to ever have to worry about it, but you're watching an excellent athlete. But he studies those guys in the NFL because he believes he has the talent to do any routes that the top NFL receivers are doing.
2nd down and 1. They're going to hand it to Hemby. 1st down and more. He is tough to bring down, and he carries defenders into the end zone. Roman Hemby, touchdown Maryland. So Hemby, the 200-pound redshirt freshman, gets into the end zone, but unfortunately for Northwestern, one of their defensive linemen, Devin O'Rourke, a 5th-year senior, is down in some pain and being tended to.
So look at this great job by the left side of the offensive line. You see guys winning at the point of attack. The center Branch creates some movement, and then Hemby just gets to showcase his talent breaking tackles downfield.
And he carried Devin Turner into the end zone. Now Chad Ryland, one of the best kickers not only in the conference but in the country, will try to tie this thing at 7 apiece. And he does just that. Now they are on a roll at 5-2, trying to get to bowl eligibility with a win here today, as Ryland just sails it through the back of the end zone. Handoff, and it's Hull. Hull breaking free for the first time. Out across the 40 goes the junior from Maple Grove, Minnesota, for a gain of 17.
You see at the point of attack, he comes in and seals off the hole, and then Evan Hull does the rest.
And Hull this time not as much room. But yeah, you were talking about number 98, Duke Olgis. 2nd down and 8. Sullivan in a little bit of trouble. He is able to squeak out across the 50 before he's brought down by Ami Finau. Yeah, they've gone for it 22 times this year, so Pat Fitzgerald not shy. Here it's 3rd down. Well, they're not going to need to make a 4th down decision because Evan Hull, like a hot knife through butter, goes up the middle for 6. I think he's underappreciated in big part because of the lack of success that Northwestern has had this year at 1-5. They fake it to him here, and they take a shot downfield intended for Bryce Kurtz, and we're going to get a flag.
Last time they took the field, it was against Wisconsin, and Bryce Kurtz had 2 catches down the sideline.
Pass interference, defense number 6. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Yeah, that's Corey Coley, Jake. So far in this contest, they have 2 penalties. Off the play fake. Looking end zone, and again trying to get it down there, this time for Malik Washington. A flag comes in late. Deontay Banks is the one who's going to get the flag thrown on him here.
And he's running a double move there. You see the stutter and then the go, and he's on Deontay Banks, a great defensive back, but Banks knew he was beat and said, hey, we're not going to give him a touchdown, pulled him down.
Defense number 3. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Northwestern starting to find a little bit of a rhythm here, Brandon. They've Last drive was a success. This drive helped by penalties, but they're moving the ball well.
Sullivan with all kinds of time underneath to Anthony Tyus, and Tyus somehow got out of the hold there of Kellen Wyatt and got a few extra yards out of it. And it will be Tyus, and Tyus is wrapped up in the backfield. Sullivan stepping up, hit, escapes. Tries to run it, but eventually tiptoes out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. Well, Pat Fitzgerald said he's the more athletic of the two between he and Ryan Helinski. I think we've seen evidence of that. Field goal up and good for Adam Stage, and Northwestern regains the lead.
Big Ten Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. When you want an edge in the competitive market, Rocket can.
Stage kicks it off over the head of Octavian Smith. And now he's going to look to go to the air here to start this drive, but pressure was coming from Bryce Gallagher, and so Edwards just threw it into the turf. Second down.
Maybe they come to a hitch or an out route, something friendly for the quarterback.
Now it's going to be a carry by McDonald. Third down.
Here it is again, off coverage down at the bottom of your screen. It's easy access. We'll see if they take advantage of it.
Pressure coming up the middle and from the side to get there and take down Edwards. Rod Hurd and Bryce Gallagher combined for a big sack to force fourth down and a punt.
So he's unblocked. The running back has to step up and try to block Bryce Gallagher, but Gallagher didn't have that. They both get in on the sack party.
A loss of 9, and now on 4th and 16, Spangler boots it away from the 5. And it's a good boot. Navarro trying to get the edge, and then he's brought down shy of the 35. Late flags coming in.
On the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block. Return team number 98. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It'll be first down Northwestern.
Yeah, he's done a great job. I'll tell you who else is a candidate is Mike Loxley of Maryland, although right now his team is down 10-7. And they have the talent, as we've documented. First down here from Malik Washington. Here it's the pass game out shy of the 40. Penalty here.
Offside defense, number 0. Coming into the neutral zone, causing the offense to react. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
3 of those 4 penalties have been on their defense. Hull trying to bounce to the outside. He gets the edge, and look at him go. Well, once he got around Darrell Chami, he had a hole on that sideline and picked up a first down. 17-yard carry there for Hull. He's got 61 yards on the ground. This time, Sullivan keeps. Sullivan on courts, and Sullivan overshoots his target, Donnie Navarro, by a couple of yards. This is Cam Porter, who's the backup tailback behind Hull. He'll get 3. Fitzgerald looking for a career win 111. He's got a first-time starter at quarterback, Brendan Sullivan, who uses his legs to pick up the first down. Before we went to break, the tight end Thomas Gordon was the injured party for Northwestern. He walked off and went into the medical tent. We'll try to get an update as the pass is missed to another tight end, Marshall Lang. He had him down the seam. Thomas Gordon is back out there for Northwestern, the tight end who got injured a couple of plays ago. That's a good sign. Sullivan rolling out and now being chased. He's going to find a seam and get another first down on that left side. He looked dead to rights. Nasili Kite was chasing him, but he ends up picking up 11 and a first down. In this quarter on the ground, Northwestern 86 rushing yards. They're going to add to that here. Now they've got 88 this quarter, and Maryland just 6 rush yards. Yeah, Cam Porter takes a direct snap. Tries to go up the middle, stretches it to the 10. 12th play of the drive. Sullivan dumps it underneath to Hull, and Evan Hull will do the rest. No one was home, and he strolls in for the Northwestern touchdown.
He started on the left side, and they were in a bunch formation. They had routes running all the way across the field, effectively acting as a pick for Hull, and that's why he was so wide open there in the right flat.
Extra point is good. Short kick, and then it's bobbled. And Octavian Smith goes down, poor field position. And it's going to be a handoff, and nothing there. Bryce Gallagher coming up. Northwestern 5 tackles for a loss, and this is a defense that has struggled against the run this season, but not today. They're trying to contain the run here by the quarterback Edwards, and they contain it pretty well. And Maryland is once again going to be facing a 3rd and long. Edwards on 3rd and 9, pressure. And then he's able to complete it out to the 25. Good pass to Jacob Copeland, who led Florida in receiving last year, and now he's got 21 catches this season in College Park. Up the middle, Roman Hemby. Good gain of 6. Inside of 3 minutes, both teams have all their timeouts. Jarrett's going to get it here on the ground. A good play design by Dave Enos, and a good game for Jarrett of 15 yards.
That time got Jarrett on the jet sweep.
Edwards, as the pocket starts to collapse, to the outside to Hemby. And the running back splits out there, catches it, and takes it out near the 50 for a gain of 5. Dan Enos up in the booth, looking down, hoping this Maryland offense can find the end zone for the 2nd time today. Back to Hemby. And Hemby along the sideline for a 1st down. It looks like this Maryland offense has found something on this drive. Demas, the senior from right here in D.C., but they're going to stay on the ground and hand it off to the freshman Hemby, and he drives the pile for a couple of extra yards to the 42. Yet again, another injury, and this time it's Sean McLaughlin, one of their talented veterans along that defensive front. Edwards out of the gun. Pressure. Edwards trying to create something, and he will. You used the word slippery. I think that's apropos. He gets 12 more there.
Edwards is kind of finding a little rhythm on this drive.
They found it on the ground. Now he's going to try to go back to the air, but that breaks down, and he takes off again. And so many times, the first man will get a hand on it, but they don't bring him down, and he picks up 9 more yards. Out with a knee injury. It's been Edwards' show. 11th play of the drive. And he's looking for the end zone, and a diving catch. No, the ball came out. Jarrett had both hands on it. There is a flag also down on the play.
Jarrett then freestyles a little bit, abandons his routes, and runs to the back pylon.
Defense number 34. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. It's an automatic 1st down.
All right, so that's on the linebacker, Xander Mueller, and that could turn out to be a big penalty. He's going to throw it. There's pressure off the edge. He escapes and gets a little something out of it before he runs into the arms of Bryce Gallagher. Let's see where Edwards goes. Over the middle, incomplete. There is no flag. Looking again for Jarrett, but the coverage by Jeremiah Lewis was solid, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal with 32 seconds left.
There he is.
Edwards hit as he throws, and that ball is batted down the weight. There is a flag this time. Once again, it's Lewis on the coverage of Rakim Jarrett.
Pass interference. Defense number 9. That foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. 1st down.
Right there in the middle of your screen, you see they get tangled up.
And wait, we got more penalties. This is going to be a false start against the offense. Back them up.
False start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
That's on Jalen Duncan, the very talented left tackle. Good to see Duncan back out there, by the way. He missed a week ago because his baby daughter was in the hospital. Thankfully, she's okay. Pressure here. Edwards escapes, throws. Incomplete. Trying to get C.J. Dupree, the tight end. But Cameron Mitchell was able to break it up. Edwards off the edge. There's pressure. Dumps it to the left side, but a couple of yards shy. Jayshon Jones with a catch. Jeremiah Lewis, the tackle, and now we're going to get a timeout with 15 ticks left. Edwards fakes the give. Edwards missed him. Boy, he had Corey Dyches. He knew it, too.
So they're actually going to flash a quick play action. Dyches looks like he's initially going to come over and be part of the blocking scheme, but you're right. My goodness. That's a walk-in touchdown if he can get it there, but didn't get it there, and now they send out the field goal team.
The yardage is pretty similar, but the score is now at 7 points in Northwestern's favor after the chip shot field goal by Chad Ryland is up and good. I think if you're Northwestern, you're thrilled that you held them to 3 on that drive. And in the third ever head-to-head contest, they're content to go down to a need in the second quarter. Northwestern has a 17-10 lead into the locker room.
Supporting his team, supporting his teammates, his backup quarterback, and showing the emotion.
But in the second half, his teammates are going to have to work from behind, and it's Northwestern that has the football to start the third quarter. Faking the handoff to Hull, and an easy pitch and catch, dumping it underneath. Out to the 34 goes Donnie Navarro. Pressure coming, setting up a screen. Hull with a convoy in front of him. Good gain, first down as he picks up 9. Yeah, they're still checking on Ryan Gannon. Thank you very much, Dean. 2nd and 4. Hull has the edge down the sideline, first down. Hull 86 yards on the ground, 26 through the air. Quick math says 112 total via Ethan Cooperson up here in the booth. To the left side, and it's intercepted. Dante Trader picked it.
Okay, so college hashes are wider. They're sitting there on the right hash trying to throw out to the left sideline. That's a far way for the ball to go, and it travels for so long that Dante Trader is able to step in front of it and pick the ball off and really end what was looking to be a very promising drive for Northwestern.
And Maryland will have its best starting field position from the 46. Hemby with a carry, and Hemby is grabbed around the ankles by Grayson Metz. Now taken off right up the middle. There was a hole that opened up. And Edwards is able to pick up the first down near the 40, a gain of 12. And we mentioned it, this Northwestern defense this year has struggled against ground attacks. They're 103rd in the country at defending the run. This time a little short pass to C.J. Dupree, the tight end. Takes it down to the 34 before he is stopped by Gallagher. By the way, is tomorrow National Tight End Day or something?
Thank you, Brandon. I've been waiting for you.
But it really is. Right?
It is, correct.
No offense, Jake, but that shouldn't be a thing. As that pass is incomplete to Rakim Jarrett. Edwards hands it straight ahead. He's driving that pile. Roman Hemby is a strong runner, and that second effort got him enough for the first down. Woof. Grew up about an hour from here in Edgewood, Maryland. Had a lot of suitors out of high school, but decided to come play for the Terps. Jarrett also had a lot of suitors out of high school as he gets 6 yards there on the catch. He had his third 100-yard game of the season in the win against Indiana last week. And they'll give it to him again. Look at that, just a violent collision. They sent Dyches in motion, and they handed it off to Hemby, and Hemby does the rest. Right up the gut for 18 yards, and an extra point will tie us. Hemby on the drive, 4 carries, 30 yards, and when he got handed that football, it was a full head of steam straight ahead. and 17.
Littleton at one point was 290 pounds. He dropped down about 60, 70 pounds, but he's still like a freight train running up through the hole.
Touchback. Hall up the middle. Stretches it for 5 yards to the 30. And this play looks like it's going nowhere. Sullivan switches directions and actually does get a couple of yards before he's taken out by Baylor. Brendan Sullivan out of the shotgun, hands it off, first down with Hull. This time Sullivan wants to pass it, but he's going to go to Hull, the check down.
Either hand it off or pull it and have a quick route. A play action is more longer developing. You'll flash the ball, and then there's deeper routes downfield where he's going through his read.
He's going to throw it to the outside, trying to set up a screen. And a good job to get loose by Jacob Gill and pick up the first down.
He just didn't get the job done on that one, and Northwestern moves the chains.
Quick strike out across midfield. There's Navarro again. And here they're going to hand it off. Andrew Clare with the carry. And he's inside the 40 for a first down. Now there is a flag at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat second down.
That's on one of the tight ends, Marshall Lang. Now 2nd and 15, and Sullivan, he's going nowhere. He had Ahmad McCullough and several others coming up for a 5-yard loss. So Sullivan needs 20 yards here. There's nowhere to throw the ball, so he's going to try to take off. He gets to midfield, but he needed 10 more. Yeah, so this game was 17-7 Northwestern. But Maryland has scored the last 10 points, and now after this short punt, they're going to have pretty good field position.
Big Ten Football in 60 is presented by Rocket Mortgage. When you want an edge in the competitive market, Rocket can.
Maryland has the football starting at the 35-yard line. And this is going to be a keep by Billy Edwards. He fooled everybody and stretches out for 9 yards. Ooh, straight ahead power running, getting the first down. Needed one, got 3. We got a flag. Speaking of their issues with penalties, this might be the 6th penalty against Maryland.
Illegal substitution. Offense at 12 minutes in the formation. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Been here after the penalty. Maryland's dealing with a 1st and 15, and Hemby, that's not going to help them. Gang of tacklers. Bryce Gallagher again leading the way, adding to his total. Edwards again able to be elusive and complete it for a short pass to C.J. Dupree.
Now these 3rd and 8 situations, they've come to Corey Dyches, the tight end, a number of times throughout the season.
Let's see where Edwards goes here. He's going to the ground. We also have a flag in the secondary, but Aiden Hubbard is the one who got the pressure off the backside and wrapped up the quarterback.
Holding. Defense number 24. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Penalties have been a story, 6 for each team. Another carry for Hemby, 2nd down, inside of 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Another run, so 10 runs so far this half as opposed to 4 passes for Maryland. That'll get him close to the first down, but it looks like he might be a hair short. Now 3rd and 1. They're going to get up quickly and just try to sneak it. And they'll have enough behind that offensive line. Here's another run, but tackled right at the line of scrimmage. You saw Xander Mueller kind of shoot in there from the side and wrap him up. Billy Edwards Jr., the Wake Forest transfer, going to the air. And he's got a wide open Rakim Jarrett, and Jarrett waltzes in, and Maryland is on top.
Those two outside posts take the defensive secondary away from Northwestern. Jarrett's wide open. He makes one guy miss and scores a touchdown. But that was an excellent scheme.
Celebrating with his brother there in the yellow sweatshirt. Brother Kyle, who's a GA here, and you jumped early there. That's going to be another penalty.
Offside. Defense number 11. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat the try.
And they've had 17 unanswered now to lead it by 7. 5 of his 10 career touchdowns have been over 40 yards. That one was for 30. Touchback, and we got another break in the action. He's found a home now, starting for Talia Tungabailoa, is out with the injury. And now Sullivan takes over, the quarterback for Northwestern, and is able to complete it to Marshall Lang. Now inside of 45 seconds left of the third quarter. And Hull will have the first down.
Work and lead Hull up through the hole.
Hull through the hole. I see what you did there. He's over 100 yards on the ground, and he's going to add to that total here. See if they try to get one more playoff here in the third quarter. No, they will not. Second and 5 here to start the fourth quarter. And coming across the formation, they hand it to Jayshon Jones. Took a little bit of a pop there at the end.
Relatively easy all day. This is a chance for the Maryland defensive front to step up.
And a first down for Evan Hull. Out to the 50 to keep the drive alive. First and 10, taking the handoff. Sullivan escaping and just stepping out of bounds after a gain of 2. And a short gain, but not a whole lot there. Empty set. Sullivan gonna run it. And he's brought down at the 45 by Bo Braid.
Look how he made this tackle. He's up there in the top left corner of the screen. Look, spins off of him and then comes down and makes the tackle. That's a heck of a job. You see the emotion celebrating. He knows what kind of a play that just was, and in a big situation too.
For Northwestern, you talked about it. They're 13 for 22 on fourth down conversions this year. This is their first fourth down try in this game. They need 4 yards. Sullivan caught but short. Jacorian Bennett was right there to take down Donnie Navarro, and it's a turnover on downs. So now they take over and hand it to Ramon Brown, and Brown is stacked up near the line, a short gain of 1 yard. Second down at 9. Trying to set up a screen underneath to Brown, and Brown is shoved out by Cameron Mitchell. You get the sense this is a very key third down. If Northwestern could get the ball right back, that would be critical for them in this offense.
Bottom of your screen, off coverage.
They're going to hand it off, and Hemby is going to be short. First fourth down try for Maryland today. 10 of 13 on the year. Here we go. And getting it to the outside of Jarrett, and he has the first. A quick pitch and catch. Beautifully executed. 11 of 14 now this year on fourth down conversions. Pretty efficient for this Maryland offense. Back to Roman Hemby. It's really a program, Rick, that has had a different feel the last couple of years than they have here at College Park in a long time. And they're 5-2 for the first time since 2016. If they can hang on and win here today, they will already achieve bowl eligibility. But he's had to do it today with a redshirt freshman quarterback who's done an admirable job. And Billy Edwards Jr. carries it close to a first down, but he'll be a little shy, a gain of 9.
Look at some of these cuts. Look at him stick his foot in the ground there like a true ball carrier. He's really, really comfortable running the ball, and it's showed up big in big moments throughout the game.
And he's 18 of 27 throwing it. This time he hands it back off to Roman Hemby, easily getting the first down, taking it to the 14-yard line. Hemby now with 88 yards rushing, looking for another 100-yard game. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he almost lost the ball, but he does cradle it and take it down to the 5-yard line. Through the hands of Edwards. Oh, that play hurts. Now, he was looking for a face mask at the end of that, was the quarterback, but he's not going to get it. Let's get a look at it. Did he have an argument for a face mask?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. Right in front of the official. It's a 2-possession game, so the last thing you want to do is have a turnover.
3rd and 9, pressure again. That is a huge sack. Now the field goal becomes almost a 46-yarder.
This guy's a legitimate NFL prospect. You see, just working between the right guard and the right tackle, just so much power. He's 6'2", 280. You see that strong back, those thick legs. Was able to make a big sack in a big moment, and all of a sudden this field goal got a lot tougher.
It's a 46-yarder, and it is a big one. Ryland pushed it right. He had hit 22 consecutive field goals from inside of 50 yards. But there from 46, he pushes it right, and it stays a one-score game.
A chance to go up by 2, make it a 2-possession game, but the mistakes cost him.
Now Sullivan takes over and takes a shot. There's a flag. Jacorian Bennett in coverage on Navarro. And they're going to get him for interference.
Yep.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
That's the 3rd flag today when Northwestern has ran a double move.
Bennett, a guy that doesn't get flagged a lot. Very good corner, but that moves the ball near midfield, and now they're going to be across midfield. Marshall Lang, the tight end, refusing to go down. A short 2nd and 1. First down, Evan Hull, who's over 100 yards rushing today.
The Cat has 9 lives.
That's right.
Wildcat.
At least 2 today. To the outside, and a first down. Malik Washington, the leader of that wide receiver group, with his 37th catch of the season. 1st and 10, handing it off. Coming across the formation was Bryce Kurtz, but he is chucked out of bounds by Dante Trader, who had the interception earlier for Maryland. Sullivan escapes the pocket. Sullivan looking for a block. Steps out just shy of the marker, 3rd down. And they will hand it off, and they will get the first down. 4-yard to the 20. It's Clare again. Clare with a 2nd effort. Good gain of 6 to the 14. Keep running it, right?
Why not?
Yeah, they'll do that same thing until Maryland proves they can stop it, and right now they're not. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 9.
Look, Maryland's got 7 guys in the box to 5 blockers.
This time trying to bounce it to the outside. Andrew Clare gets the edge, and he is in for the Northwestern touchdown.
He bounced it and ended up going around the edge for a touchdown.
Extra point by Stage is good, 24-all. Three timeouts for both teams still left. It's gonna indeed turn to the run, and Hemby breaks free. Foot race, Roman Hemby down the sideline and in. One play, 75 yards. Maryland back in front. They're trying to sort out the penalty. And Mike Loxley is not happy. Now they're going to go talk to Pat Fitzgerald. It's certainly against Maryland. We know that. I think the assessment is, do you want to put it on the extra point or the kickoff? That's the question to Pat Fitzgerald.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, Maryland number 50. That's his first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of the game. That 15 yards will be assessed on the kickoff.
I can't help but laugh. Johari Branch did a cartwheel, and that brought the flag in. That was a heck of a flag throw, by the way. And that, you know, Mike Loxley's not happy, and he shouldn't be, but that was a fantastic cartwheel for a guy that weighs 330 pounds.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. I mean, as an official, you almost consider keeping that in your pocket. Well done by the big fella on the cartwheel.
And the extra point is good, but we'll see if that penalty makes any difference on the kickoff. Maryland has to kick this from the 20-yard line. So Hull will have a chance to return it from near the 10. But great job on special teams to bring him down by Sean Greeley. They split out Hull for an empty set to start the drive. Sullivan surveys, escapes, and launches out of bounds. On 2nd and 10. Steps up in the pocket, launches, downfield, intercepted! It is picked off by Bo Braid.
So here he is sitting on the back side of the hash, and remember, this interception was way over on the left side. So Bo Braid sitting back, he's reading Sullivan's eyes. You see him kind of stare down the receiver there and goes a long way to make the interception. I think Sullivan said, hey, Bo Braid's on the back side of the hash. There's some space to hit that downfield.
Illegal substitution, defense, 12 players in the formation, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
That's top 5 in the country in a category you don't want to be top 5 in. It's going to be about a yard short here, so it's going to be 3rd down, and Pat Fitzgerald's going to take another timeout. Well, they're going out of the gun. They only need a yard. And first down and more on the keeper by Billy Edwards. He followed Roman Hemby right through the hole. The Red Sea parted.
Perfect way for him to close out this game, getting his first start, a chance to become bowl eligible. Wasn't the cleanest start to the game, but he's got better as the game went on and really completes what a game he'll be real proud about, with an excellent run to move the chains and give him a chance to run out the clock here.
Edwards, 232 combined yards between his passing and rushing. This time he hands it to Hemby. Hemby's the guy who had the huge play, the 75-yard touchdown run that is the difference so far. Into victory formation, they've done the math, and they know that if they just eat up a few seconds, they can kneel this out to a victory. Needs to get down to about 40 seconds before the kneel down. Let's see what he does here. All right, so they're not going to be able to take it all the way down because there's about a 7-second difference between the game clock and the play clock.
Popular play call here is to roll your quarterback out to the right and just have him launch a high ball far, far out of bounds. You can burn about 5-6 seconds, which is about what they need in this situation.
Charge timeout, Maryland. Their first of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
We're going to roll him out to the right and have him throw it out of bounds.
That's what they're going to do. Pressure coming, and he's just going to heave it. That could be intentional grounding, though. I think he was between the tackles. There's no flag. Pat Fitzgerald says, why not?
Did he get outside the tackle box? And the ball was snapped just inside the left hash, and it's the original position of the tackle. It does look like he's right on the edge. If he's in the box, then we have intentional grounding. If he's outside the box, we don't. If they do drop a flag for intentional grounding, they're going to extend the period for an untimed down. So this would be big.
Play is under further review. We're looking at the clock situation.
So that's your answer. So there's not going to be a flag for grounding, but they want to look at this to see if there should be a second on the clock.
After review, the ruling is confirmed. The game is over.
So after all that drama, Mike Cannon says, everybody go to the locker room. Maryland wins 31-24.